Hey guys, how's it going? We just arrived in the ghost town of Kyoto, Colorado. Last time there was anything here, I think it was 1974. The post office shut down, closed its doors, packed up, and left on out. And all we have left are these buildings that you see behind me. Some structures are still here, some structures aren't. They do have just some slabs out here. Now it's a little windy, but it's not too bad actually up here on the hill, especially in front of these houses here. But what we're gonna do is kind of show you guys around and see what we can find. This is the back side of that building. See where they had power at one point. Right there. Old power line pole. Then it's like a back room in the structure here. Again, this building looks very unstable, not something I want to go in. They had a nice attic up there. Nice old brick building. Got the old mortar right here. The old shutters. Like I said, it's getting a little windy out here, guys. So this is the other side of the house we have here. Like I said, the structure is definitely not stable. We're not going to be going into this this guy here, but if you look, just look at the woodwork and the time it took to build these homes. And then with the windows, still have the window latches on them. Pretty cool to see something from the early 19th century still in place. Just rusted. This looks like this may have been a front bedroom, maybe an office. Looks like we have an old couch in there. Some cushions. Looks like the ceiling's almost completely collapsed in here, or it will be collapsing soon. Definitely don't want to go inside this building. All right, guys, we got this other building right here. Looks like somebody put a trail cam on top too. Right there. Gonna see if anybody comes by, I guess, to look at it. This is one of those structures I'm probably gonna want to stay away from. But we'll come on this side of the trail cam. We'll just take a peek inside. Another building, definitely not stable. You know, when you look at these old buildings, it just makes you think, you know, it's the pioneering spirit of these folks that were out here. I mean, there is nothing out here. No water sources. Just a couple of warehouse buildings that look like people stored things in. Got another old house here to the left with a green roof, yellow paint, all boarded up. Very old chimney they got. I can zoom in on it. You can see the bricks losing its mortar. Happens when the sand gets blown around by the wind a lot. Old barbed wire fence here. Nice old porch. Not going to be doing any trespassing here. They got a fence up. Still abandoned, but still going to respect. Still got to respect history, guys. Got to respect the past. And there is the old water tower. Still has the town name on it. Kyoto. I can get a better angle for you guys. Like I said, with these old towns that went under, this one was started by 2 women. This is, you know, part of history. Something that, you know, needs to be taken care of and restored. And this place has a lot of history to it. You know, with the railroad that came through here, brought supplies and goods, and the farmers that were out here. And then the wells dried up, no more water. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And you know, the post office pulled out of here in 1974, and the town just kind of went from there. The only resident I've seen here is there's a gentleman over there staying in a camper. It's the only person I've seen out here. Like I said, there is nothing out here in this part of Colorado. We're out here in what you like to call the plains, and right to the north of us here is the Soap Stone Prairie, and we'll have a video on that for you guys as well. But I really appreciate you guys joining us here today on this little journey that we took. And check out this little past history that we have out here in Colorado. I mean, a lot of ghost towns out here. We're gonna explore a lot of different ones. Maybe make a trip out to Wyoming. We'll see. Appreciate you guys following and checking us out.